4th of July is coming. We're going to celebrate like we haven't in 2 years, because we haven't in 2 years in downtown Rockford. On the phone with me this morning, Ted O'Donnell, who was one of the first people we ever talked to who had gotten the coronavirus. And man, they worked really hard to put on something last year, and we just couldn't make it happen. But this year, Ted O'Donnell's on the phone with us from the Rockford 4th of July Committee. This is a very different conversation we're having than this time last year, Ted.
Yes.
4th of July celebrating is back on, baby.
110%.
I can't wait to find out where the extra 10% comes in. So walk us through the 4th of July activities that are put together for this year for Rockford.
So this year we decided to add more musical entertainment in different locations so we could still, regardless of IDPH or CDC or Winnebago County Health Department rulings, we wanted to make sure people still had plenty of space to have a good time and not be all crowded in one generalized area.
Okay.
So, over by Uncle Joe's statue, we have Mr. Ed playing, and it's a little musical duo.
Okay.
And then up the corner of Wyman and State Street, which is where we're going to have our parade grandstand. So as the parade goes through, Dominic Bennett, who you know, he will be our master of ceremonies that day. And then after that, the band The Real Deal will take the stage, which are phenomenal.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. You're going to hear funky downtown.
Right.
And then over at Ingersoll Centennial Park, we have Rollin' Whiskey playing. And then in Davis Park, we have Blind Date playing. So we have music all over the place.
Fireworks. Tell me about that.
Okay, we're blowing stuff up this year high. We're really high up in the air.
Okay.
You know, in 2020, we had the challenge of if we were going to do a pyro show, it needed to be higher so people could see it from distances and social distance and whatnot. So with our pyrotechnic company, we got it okay to shoot up to 800 feet. So obviously that show got canceled. Fast forward to 2021, my cousin Tom and I decided we wanted to increase our budget for fireworks to make sure we could still shoot 800 feet high in the air.
Okay.
And so roughly our fireworks are going to be shooting at the lowest 500 feet and the highest 800 feet. And when those shells burst, they're about the size of 2 football fields wide.
Good.
So they're huge. And to give people perspective, the Washington Monument is 555 feet tall. Embassy Suites is 150 feet tall. So we're shooting 500 to 800 feet. It's ridiculously high.
That's awesome, Ted. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a great show. And the other part, too, is, you know, we deal with an award-winning professional premier fireworks company that does the NBA, the NFL, award shows, and major A-list concerts. And we've always had this great relationship that Joe started with them. And they always bring us shells that have never been seen anywhere else in the Midwest every year. So we're always the first place they fire them off at. And that's like about 10% of our show is shells that no one's ever seen anywhere.
Wow. Okay, there's the extra 10% you were talking about earlier when you said 110. Right. There it is. Boom.
Boom.
So everything's going to start. It'll kick off at 9 o'clock with the Patriotic Prayer Breakfast. It's being moved from Davis Park to Beatty Park. 4 o'clock, Davis Park opens. And then we got all kinds of things that kind of kick off the parade starting around 4:30. And fireworks at 9:30. Hey, listen, the entire list of events in order and time so you don't miss stuff is on the 97 ZOK app.